built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
Here we go. All right. If you want to watch, you are welcome to. There's a link. I gotta stop the share screen so it doesn't lag me out.
I'll probably check it out in a minute.
Then I'm gonna go to the broadcast settings and
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And we are underway here in Atlanta. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. That's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Ward. First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. This one complete. It's Jalen McMillan. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Let's go now. First down.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Ward. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here's Irving. Good running inside the 25. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 6-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
His kick is good.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
19-18. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for pickup there. First down, Atlanta.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Let's go. They'll look to throw here on first down. Out wide, that's Robinson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 more yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Robinson, a first down, and more. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
3 yards.
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
4-yard line.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards,
it is brought in the end zone. Great London. Touchdown Atlanta.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
To throw on second down is Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on third down, Ward. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down, they need 7.
Second and 7. The Buccaneers 36-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10.
Shut up. Let's go.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Ready.
On play action, it's Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass first mock.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Quick throw, taken in. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. They'll look to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
And the Falcons first down. First and 10.
Give, and here comes Robinson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
7-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 1. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Did a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll throw out of the gun, and he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through, and the Falcons Falcons will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch him up.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. To the air again, Ward. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And it's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons. Extend the lead, the defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
They'll run with Irving. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now, first down throw for Ward. That one is caught by Ibuka. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3 at the 20-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Now here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
On fourth down, Ward. In the middle, he's got his man complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Throwing again is Ward. That one taken in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Bucs are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 14.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 80 yards. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Warrior 70.
On first down, it's Ward. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So, a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
On first down, Ward. Outright catch made. That's Ibuka.
Now, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that one. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wolf. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, it's Ward. That's to the end zone. That's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
2nd and 10. They'll motion the slot man right. Ward to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He's going to let not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Kid, this is Irving, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
That's good.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
W14. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Ward. He'll let one go down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Let's go now. County Lions. Ready.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way toward making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Here we go, here we go. And keep tracking 60. Warrior 70. Cut 19. Cut 19.
They're going to go. It's Ward. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Atlanta.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive linemen, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of the zone. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. 10
yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Run it here with Robinson. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Another Falcons, first down. First down and goal to go.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing, Ward. A pass pulled in by Irving. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And it's
Ready.
down.
Get it.
Now it's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Mikey, hey, go. Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panthers 18. Pioneers. Go.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the side. Line. It'll be an incompletion.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. To throw on 2nd down is Ward. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneers first down.
To the air again. Ward. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Ward. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Back to throw is Ward. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup. That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
There he goes, inside the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Buccaneers 23.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hurry up! Let's go! 68!
On 1st and 10, Ward. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Off play action, it's Ward. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther 60!
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Throwing again is Ward. Rolling right. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. In motion comes Andrews. Here we go on fourth with Ward. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be brought down to 45. Rayshawn Jenkins this time on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now! Panther 60, Panther 60!
They'll go again with Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd down and 9.
Cowboy 80!
They'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool him with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this?
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. You can give up the middle with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Third and long.
Mustang 19. Stephanie. 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Shotgun snap for Wolves. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
34 yards.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
34 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Stephanie. 60 Eagles.
On first down, it's Ward. This one's batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
it's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal at the
And this
1-yard
completion
line.
certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Here we go.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Tampa Bay.
And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Buccaneers.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Chase McLaughlin.
Here's
to
McLaughlin
kick
now
off for the
after the
Buccaneers.
score. He'll kick this one away. And no chance to
The
return this
Falcons
one
take over first
through the
and
end
10
zone for a
at their
touchdown.
own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by
Try again.
Antoine
It's
Winfield.
second and 10. He'll look to throw. To the right. That's it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to number
And
8,
this is where the
Kyle
versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
on the stop. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He's to the 15. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down side of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Play fake, now Ward to throw. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
To throw is Ward. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
79 Broncos. Go! 19 Tigers. 19 Lions. Dragon 60. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, you might be running out of time.
Down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
By the Buccaneers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is first and 10.
18, tied in. Get it, ready. Mike, trap 60, go.
Out of the gun, Ward. Rolling to the left.
On the ball,
Now on second and long.
Michael, on 3. Chapney Ranger.
On play action, it's Ward. He'll air it out down the middle. That one's knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Incomplete on the deep ball. It's a turnover on down.
Ready. At the 60. Ready.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11.
Viking 18.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
What is